Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, I don't know, I just felt like recording really kind of early, kind of like 3. It's 3 and I like the lighting now. I feel like I should do it more, in this kind of daylight because now y'all can see everything, probably. I don't know yet. Maybe y'all can. I don't know. But today, I just want to sit back, relax, and talk about zodiac signs because I'm just motivated by, zodiacs, and I kind of, and I just kind of, am drawn to it. And I am on a cusp, but I usually say that I am a Sagittarius. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like I intend to kind of like, you know what I mean? Finally using primary. It's not like that I intend, but I feel like this is like me saying like, oh, what differences that Sagittarius sees in most zodiac signs. Now, I'm just gonna do my makeup and just talk about all the zodiac signs, and I'm gonna use this palette. So, I tried to review this palette yesterday. The video failed to send for y'all. I don't know why, but I reviewed it. It's So, we're gonna review this today and talk about zodiac signs. So, now, I'm gonna get this sponge right here. Use this. And let's get on talking about zodiacs. So, what do I, as a Sagittarius, see in most people? Now, let's start with the first sign, Aries. So, what I see in an Aries is they're fun, they're kind, and they're sweet, but at the same time, don't let them get on your bad side. Don't get on their bad side. Ever. They will literally fight you. Like, for real. They will literally, like, want to fight you. Like, cause I have a lot of friends that are Arieses. And yeah, they're very argumentative sometimes, but to balance it out, they're very sweet. So, it's kind of, not intimidating, but it's I feel like Aries can be either sweet or the devil, or just sweet and the devil, you know what I mean? It can be either or. Okay. And I have a lot of Aries friends, so shout out to y'all if y'all are watching this. I don't know if y'all are watching this, but y'all watching this. Y'all should. Anyway. So, the next sign is a Taurus. What I see in a Taurus is, what I see in the Taurus is fun and outgoing, but we're not supposed to, kind of get along together. But I'm on the cusp of Scorpio Sagittarius, so I feel like my Scorpio side kind of, lets loose and kind of talks to Taurus, and, I become that guy that is around everybody. Ooh, like that blush. Anyway, I have to wear pink blush. Anyway, so, yeah, but Tauruses are very hard-headed, and I met a lot of toxic Tauruses, and their problem is that they're very manipulative. They're very dominant in their own way. And what I see in that, it's kind of like, bro, chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I met some Tauruses that are nice as fuck. But at the same time, I've met some Tauruses that are manipulative and kind of, buttholes. So, I mean, oh no, my primer missed. It's fine. It's, you know, kind of confusing. For me to say so, at least. Let me get that real quick. Where did I go? Okay. Got my mist back. Okay, so on to, it's kind of hot here. Oh, it's kind of hot here. There we go. Okay, I was about to say. I was about to be like, what the? Anyway. So, next is a Gemini. What I feel like is that, in the middle, I have a lot of Gemini friends. They're pretty chill, they're pretty cool, but I do have a lot of Gemini enemies, which I do hate till this day. And I literally don't want to associate with them. I just don't. Like, to be honest, I don't. I don't associate with them because, I mean, I used to date a Gemini, and he was really sweet. He was really cool. He was that kind of pleasant Gemini that I love, and I still love to this day. But he's dating someone else, and that's what kind of made or break that situation. So a minute. Look at how I'm just like going double in. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I think about a Gemini. They're and some Geminis that are just like the devil, and you should avoid some. If they're the big problem is for me to have is that they're kind of too controlling, and they want the attention to themselves. And Leo kind of has the same problem. It's just that they're narcissistic and they don't really, you know. And I'm just being brutally honest. I'm sorry to all those Leos that are gonna be like, no, and it's like that. But y'all are proving my point by even commenting down below. Like, for real. For real. Anyway. So now that we got that done, I feel like we should go into the eyes. So, where did my brush go? Anyway. So, Gemini, Cancer. Now, for my Sagittarius side, me and Cancers are not supposed to get along, but I have a Scorpio side. So a lot of Cancers are actually pretty fun. I met one Cancer that was toxic as freak, and he literally, I don't want to say, yeah, you get me, you know, you kind of, you know, you get me on this. If y'all know him, y'all already know who I'm talking about. And I mean, he was sweet, he was cool, but at the same time, it really wasn't for me. And so, yeah, so that's kind of what made or broke my thing, was that he was kind of misleading. And so, yeah. And he was kind of like, he was kind of toxic, to be honest. I never would say that to a Cancer. But y'all are kind of toxic. Anyway. Let's go into light shades of brown. Wait, did I do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do dark to light for browns. So the darkest being this one. So let's go on with Leo. And I already explained what Leos are. And Leos are just, you know, narcissistic. And what I think about that is, I mean, yes, you gotta love a Leo, but at the same time, you gotta make sure to watch out for a Leo. Leos, they're kind of like ticking time bombs. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. So, they're kind of ticking time bombs, and you should watch out for them if you get into an argument with them. So, yeah, kind of watch out, kind of be cautious, and, never get into an argument with them. Never, ever, ever, ever get into an argument with them. If you have, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So, yeah. On to, what is it? Virgo. I've never met a Virgo, actually, which is kind of, sad. But I've never met a Virgo. And I feel like Virgos are kind of great. I mean, they're kind of perfectionists, what I've seen, but hey, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can never judge a book by its cover, to be honest. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like they can be perfectionists, but at the same time, I don't. So, yeah. On to Libra. Libra males, I don't F with. Libra females, I get along with pretty well. One of my best friends is actually a Libra, and she is amazing. Like, she is an amazing person. We met in 8th grade, and she's literally amazing, and she has my heart, like, for real. Like, I love that girl. I love you. And no hetero. But, yeah. So, let's switch the bases, actually. Switch the bases to this one. Because I feel like this is a little darker. A little more browner than the other one. And but anyway, hang on. Which one's darker? Which one's lighter? They're both kind of the same shade, but it's fine. Anyway, Scorpios. I love Scorpios. To be honest, y'all are very mysterious, very, I attract to y'all. But, I get the sentimental part of a Scorpio. I never get the I do get the intense kind of nature from a Scorpio. But, I don't get knife-wielding ones. And I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying, just not to F around with. And that's what I'm saying. So don't never, ever get a Scorpio's bad side. You will regret it. You will regret it. You honestly will. That's my thing. Sagittarius is... No, I've never... Wait. Have I met a Sagittarius? I don't think I have it. Not a lot of people are Sagittarius. See, my friend says that Aries are going extinct. No, Sagittarius are going extinct. Actually, wait, have I met a Sagittarius? I think I have. I feel like they're kind of fun to be around with, but kind of misleading, because I am one. So kind of like, I know I'm doing a different eye look for that, but I mean, I think it's going well. But anyway, feels like I am just crying right now. Anyway, I think I'm done with that. Anyway, so I feel like Sagittarius says y'all are awesome, but at the same time, I feel like don't get on our bad side because, you know, like, I feel like, oh my god, we're Sagittarius, oh my god, yay, we're at the same time. So, yeah. Capricorns think that they got it all when they don't. It's very kind of misleading. I don't hate it, just that I kind of do hate it. And no offense to my Capricorn friends out there, but I kind of do. It's a sign of love. I get it. It's a sign of love that y'all are concerned. But at the same time, have you dealt with the problem actually? And y'all are like, oh, I've dealt with the problem before. I know what it's like. And sometimes they haven't dealt with the problem before. But I'm not saying that they haven't. It's just that they probably had, but it was minor according to my situation. So, I mean, that's what I get out of it. That's kind of what I get out of it for Capricorns. Now, Aquarius. We're almost to the end. So Aquarius, I feel like, are not misleading, but y'all can be judgmental. Y'all can be judgmental even if y'all aren't, like, meaning to be. And it's not like that's a bad thing. It's kind of like a problem. And what I kind of feel like is that y'all are doing it to kind of, you know, mislead people. To be like, oh no, I don't like this person, she likes this person, when you actually like the person more than her. Or more than them. And y'all are just like, y'all think that y'all are so independent that y'all don't need anybody. And you're just acting like kind of a hoe. It's not a bad thing. I found it. It's right here. Oh my god. I found it. I bet I was blind and I couldn't even see it right there. I was looking over here. I was like, where did it go? It's all looking down there and shit. But yeah. Last but not least, a Pisces. Now, I have a best friend to the very day. 7 years. She's a Pisces. I love her to death. Like, for real, I love her. She's amazing. She's so amazing, and not a lot of people understand her. I feel like I do understand her because, you know, like, I do. And a lot of people hate her. And they talk me out of being a friend to her. But I feel like that's not necessary. Because, you know, she's one of my best friends, and she really had my back, and she made mistakes, and I made mistakes, and we are grateful for those mistakes because we've gotten a stronger bond, and I'm grateful for that, and I really am grateful for that. But y'all do have a tendency of being kind of needy. I'm not saying, like, y'all are needy, just that y'all kind of, like, are, like, won't stop texting or anything, and always trying to keep up. But I feel like we can literally hang out together whenever we wanted to. And I like that. And I like having, you know, Pisces, because my dad is a Pisces as well. Love that illuminate. I forgot to highlight my nose. Oh, well, that fell. I forgot to highlight my nose, to be honest. I did forget to highlight my nose. Ooh, there we go. Illuminate F. Then we're gonna tone it down with the bronzer. Gonna make it a little brownish. And then do the Cupid's boy bow. And that's basically it for not this video. Not yet. I'm still finishing my look. Feels like I snorted a lot of gold, but it's fine. And for the final touches, boom. Whoop. Holding it the wrong way. Oh my god, that felt so good. Anyway, that's my video for today. It was 21 minutes. We usually hit like 25 or, you know what I mean? Because of this makeup tutorials and the tutorials that I do. But this was just talking about zodiac signs and how I feel, how Sagittarius is, or how Sagittarius Scorpios feel about the zodiac signs. And now you know. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.